Hey, how you doing, Cancer? And how you doing? This is Queen Lisa. I'm the host for this channel. Welcome to Conscious Waters, Ocean Deep. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are looking forward to the week ahead. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and press the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. Also, check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, and any other star sign you have in your birth chart that may resonate with the readings on this channel. Do take what you like and leave the rest. I am giving out some free private and personal readings, but I will let you know when. Not ready to give them out right now. I just gave out a batch last month, so I will let you know when, and I will keep you all updated. So just want to say thank you to you all who have liked, commented, and subscribed to this channel. Please continue to do so and press the notification bell. So what's going on with Cancerians? Okay, some of you guys really like the private life. Some of you guys want to keep quiet and private. But I do see there's information here for you to feel like you know what's going on. Mind you, you want to see if anyone's taking advantage of your mind right now. It does say that you would rather see this as you feel like it, but you don't know if it's going to happen again. You feel like war is with you, or something happened in the last 2 weeks to a month and you just don't know why or where it's going. You have tidied up your mind. You don't want to know that bad news is coming, so it won't war with you, and you've just got to take your time to leave out stresses. Deal with it. It's not your fault that people are picking on you or warring with you, but at times they war and war and war. Okay, could be taking the opportunity as well to travel right now, or to wait for something here. It could be loyalty to love and light, or maybe even commitment issues. It does say you bloody did it though. You won something and you gave yourself good karma with the mind of yours. You did it. You won a good sum of money. Ooh, so you could have won some good sum of money. Nice. Okay, anything else going on? It does say communication failure is there, but right now I want to continue bruising your ego as you do not know how to support me. I will support you. You did it. You bragged about nothing, and you participated in my mind. I want to help you because I've got to give this to you. Who are you? I want to know where you are. I've got to leave you in your mind to wonder just a little bit whether or not I'm taking you back. But I realize I want you. I done it. I picked you. And I want to choose you. I've got to give you this. So I'm going to help you get it. Oh, getting something, Cancerian. Okay. It could be from a Leo, or maybe I'm hearing Pisces is involved. Something's ready to happen. Put it that way as well. Something's ready to happen. It could be a fire sign. If not, it's just something that's ready to happen for you. It does say you blessed yourself with wedding plans and good marriage. You're going to get married, but I don't want to show you. And I realize I've got to give you good karma with your mind one day just to show you that you're married. Did you want marriage? Because I'm going to give it to you. Ooh, someone wants to marry you, honey. Okay. Could be a water sign, could be a fire sign. Okay. All right. It does say blessings can come when you never knew that you would get them, and I knew you would. I just needed to understand why. I leave you to wonder why, and I want to war with you, but I can't. I need to war with something or someone, and I can't. You never knew how to war with me as much as I warred with you, and I can't. And I love you for that, because you just don't know how to war with me. I want to war with you, you don't want to war with me? Fine, let's get married. Fuck it, I want to get married. Oh, someone wants to get married. They realize you're not warring with them. You're not fighting with them. Okay? They wanted to war with you. Alright? However that, looks to you. It could be not necessarily physical fights. It could be, mind games. It could be something else. But someone was warring with you, or wanting to war with you, and you never warred with this person. So they want to marry you. Okay? It does seem like you've got your upper hand coming, and it does seem like you want to speak about it, but you will not war with them, and you won't war with yourself. At times you just don't want to war, but you have to see that you've got good news, and you laugh because you did it, but you didn't get the karma that you want yet. You just got to wait a tiny bit more. Okay. I'm hearing something about a car as well. Okay. Or maybe even an ex-con for someone here. It does say, really regret speaking about this. I knew I was never going to be your lover. Didn't want to hear that I was going to be your lover, but I can't give you good karma. I just noticed that I have to stop speaking about you in my mind, breathing down your neck, hearing that you've got good karma with my child, or maybe even with a sun, a moon, a rising star, or maybe even try me. I will warn you, you're going to look at me like you've got problems. I told you, I'm not going to give you the problems, but I can grant the problems to you. Maybe I'm going to dust down my mind and help you see that you have problems. Maybe I could help you with your problems. I know that there's problems. People know there's problems. Everyone knows you're a problem to us, people on earth, but I hate that. How could I even tell you that you're a problem to me when I don't even know you? You came to me for fuck all, or maybe even helped me think about it. Why was you coming to me to help you and then you couldn't get help from me? I realize I'm not the one to teach you a lesson. Maybe a female is, but she's not warning herself enough to speak about it. She's nine-mindedness and she hates you, but she can't stand you, and sometimes she needs me. I realize I'm bad mood and I'm gonna harm her because she's harming me, and I realize I'm harming you, harming her, harming me. Okay, there's a man here that seems to be, you know, quite in his feelings, doesn't know which way to go with you, but it could be a woman that's involved. It does look like she notices that she's creating some type of drama or karma, and she's defending it as well to the end. Okay, and it's unrequited ending. It does say that she doesn't know which way to go to try and stop this, or even convince the man here to communicate that it's going to continue, because she brews in violence in her mind and tries to hide it, hides her hand, and doesn't want you to know that she's sinning. She's got bad moods and she's constantly warring with you. Okay, it does say that you would rather speak about this and look for good karma and not speak about it at all. You would rather see that you're not speaking about the bad moods. Okay, it does say that you have probably not seen anything more than this, but you will see more than that, 1 year at a time. Maybe I give you a little bit here and there. You didn't want me to speak, now you want me to speak. What is it? You come to me. It does say you come to me if you want me. Ideally, I could come to you, but I'm not going to, and I don't want to. But the reader is not the reader. Ideally, the man wants to make you feel like he has the upper hand to say, come to me, and then you can come to me. I know that I'm not talking to you about it. Let him speak about why he's riddled or playing mind games, okay? So there's a man here riddling things, playing mind games. Secret information is divulged. Mind you, if the nine-mindedness is there, or there's a scaredness with someone here, continuing to be evil, he may not be good to you. Thug life is very much in his bloodline, or maybe in his mental health. He justifies why he remembers speaking about nothing and moving silently. He justifies why he never wanted you. He may not want you and he may not need you, but he's going to continue to be there. He's an earth sign, but he doesn't know how to communicate this. He's contacting the police one day to see how you would maneuver, but he realized he can't communicate with no one in the mind of yours. He's got to work on his own. He realizes he can't speak to you, doesn't know you, and doesn't trust anyone that you know to help him. He's really mad at his mind and he hates you. Did you know that I told him to be like this? But I told you, I'm not going to show you who I am. Yeah, there's an air sign person that's behaving like that, and she's saying, I'm not going to show you who I am. He hates you, but I'm not going to show you who I am. Okay, and it does say he's bad mood, but he's not going to give you any drama until you see him, but you're not ever going to see him, and he's warning you not to speak, but he's trying to harm you today. He's got to, because his laughter is on mental health. Laughing at looms. Ideally, anyone that can come out and say there's a heirloom, or even something to tell you off that you're going to die or not be healthy. And he realized he's got bad mood with this, and drug use is his motor mind game. Like, he plays on the mind with drugs. Like, I will tell you, you've got drugs. He most definitely wants to know that he's on drugs, but he doesn't know how to stop being man in his mind in a way where he's got to have good karma with bad news. Ideally, a man with negative symptoms and systematic values of mental health and drug use of bad news. Wow. Diamond in my mind about it. I will walk away Yvonne mind game is what he wants you to say. There is nothing to say apart from the man that is subjected to liberty taking on a child, maybe even seeing that there's problems with a family, or maybe even seeing that hearing something is going to be good for him so he can continue the journey to laugh at it and make fun of it and see what problems come to his mental health. Not the child or the female, but his own. He's got problems that he's walking away from or walking to. Which is it? Because he's getting help to be left out. He does know that he's being left out or left broke. One of the two. But either way, he's got to see where his sins are going. Okay. All right. So let's see what else is going on for Cancerians. Anything for Cancerians? Work, please. Work is a beautiful thing. When you realize that you did it, you communicated something and changed it, but it does say it's not completely over yet. You've got to mislead someone or play along with their mental health. They're not going to be easy to deal with. At times they laugh at you and struggle, but they may be good to you in your mind, and leave them there to wonder if they'll have any time to move forward without you. Let this sinner be a sinner. He's a smoking warlock, or maybe even a drug user, or maybe not wanting to smoke or drink, but he loves you and he can't stand the feelings that he has for you. Friggin' hell, he wants to know if you're okay. Doesn't know if you're okay, but wants to know where you're going, and doesn't know how to stop loving you. Okay? Could be a Scorpio man here as well. Okay? We've also got Earth sign here. Okay? I'm hearing something about teenagers. There's an Aquarius here as well. Okay? There's Leo here and a Gemini. Okay? A group of people are working on something here as well. It was a Leo's wish as well to manifest something with a group of people here, to reunite with something here, okay, and commit to the Scorpio's feelings here of changing something or ending something. Okay, it does say bad news though. It's not going to be good for you to know everything, but try me, I'm working on this. It does say I have to see what's going on when you don't want me to. You realize I can see a lot more than you thought I could, and I didn't know how to, but at times I had to look. What are you working on? Whether or not I steal your attention or work on your number, I could call you. I could let you know you're in a demon mind game. You're playing with fraud, or you're playing with drugs. You're playing with fraud or playing with drugs. You've got mental health. It does say, mind you, the man here doesn't know how to play with fraud or mental health. He feels like he hasn't got anything going on for himself, but bad news inside his system. Get him more time alone with his money, or mind you, work is there to say he's got work to do. He may not have work to do, but he plays along with this mind, and games are there. But he sees himself as a user, abuser, or mental health retard, and he likes to chore around your mind with guilty karma coming. And it does say you've got guilty karma coming from his mind, but anyone else, it doesn't say that. So good riddance to bad rubbish. Let him be. Okay. Does say you've got to witness something and leave it there. He has ideally stressed out the mental health side of things way too much. Do you not see that? He obviously gives you time to wonder if you've got problems. He wants to show you you've got problems and not show you at the same time. He may look at you and may not look at you and laugh at you and make fun of you and whoever's coming towards you. He realizes he's got people around you that don't like you because he doesn't like you, and he laughs at the people that don't like you to make fun of you and make fun of you and make fun of you. He says they will deal with you when you don't want them to deal with you. At times he knows he's dealing with negative energy of his own in his self, or smiles at you in the way that you would like to be smiled at, so that he can laugh at you behind your back. He'd rather see himself in the soul of others and smiles at them to say, I've got you, so you can have me in a way that you've got my mind. Like, I can use you to get karma on someone else. And I know this because I like to use people with bad news. Wow. It does say that people will stare into your soul and use others. At times they will say, I like you, I love you, and say, where are the people around you that have bad news? Set them on that person. That's so sad. That's so sad. There's some hard money coming in as well. Okay, or codependent money coming in. It does say you built something, so something is coming up. Maybe a bridge between you and law, or maybe even the loyalty with your finances and your building structure or business structure. You have cosmic energies of good karma coming in, and maybe even a crowd that wants to speak to you. Lots of readings are coming in for some people online, those that are doing tarot card readings or special needs education. Maybe even those that are bringing up good cause for concern for adultery or problems. Many of you are getting good words to say, so we are giving you jobs. Okay, Spirit is giving you jobs. Okay, there's lots of jobs coming in for certain people. It does say many of you are trying to warn yourself of blessings. It doesn't seem like blessings are coming to you right away. I see that blessings are coming overnight, but I don't want to hear that you're not getting any. So I will not speak of bad news. I just want to know that you get good karma with your mind, your money, and eternal being. Speak about your readings. You are getting help to leave us or maybe stay. You need more time to see why you are not speaking more. Or maybe you've heard that you're not speaking more enough in your mind. You need time to think about it. I know she doesn't want to speak about why she's not licking us down with credits or bad news. It does say we used her at times when we needed her to support bad news, so we won't war with her. We've just got time to see, is she going to answer the phone today? Because she does need to work on this a bit better. We don't want to stress her, but we see we could have helped her with negative mental health. At times she never means to let the systematic values down, but she knows that she won't war with it again. Someone could lose their job if they're not careful, so just be careful. Okay, Cancerian. It does say when you realize I'm ready to talk about it, I will talk. I just don't want to see that you're letting us down. And I realize you're not really doing this on time or even on the go, but it does happen sometimes and frequently. When you want to speak about it, go to sleep, so be it, but don't speak about how you wanted to sleep. It says you didn't want to sleep, but you did fall asleep. So if you fell asleep, I won't torture you, but I see that you can't keep doing this. It's something that we see that we shouldn't speak about and maybe even talk about. At times, I wonder what you're doing in your mind to talk about these things, but I really realize you're just trying to say sorry. You didn't mean to harm anyone, and you don't want to harm anyone. You know I'm watching you. I'm watching you so much to the point where I didn't even know that you had karma coming with someone. And it does say bad news is there for you and another person. Really looking into them, but they don't know how to stop being mad. They realize they're always mad at you, but they don't know how to stop being mad. And this person's always looking at why they're mad. And they can't stop being mad. It's like they want readings, but they've just got to be mad and constantly be mad. All the time, really looking into why this person's mad. They just don't know why they're mad. They want to be mad and they can't help you, but they keep giving you time, money, and attention. They love you, but they just don't know why they're mad. Okay, so let's see what's going on with business. Business is not right now, and it does say business is working against you, or felonies is there for fraud or negative mental health. People are judging you or wanting to know that you have pride in a nine-mindedness or scared about something. You really should see why you should be scared. Mind you, I wouldn't want to know that you're scared. I just know that I have demons in me. I don't want to know that you're scared. I like the fact that you helped yourself tell yourself you shouldn't have worked on something or stayed on it. I just see that I'm shook. And I don't know how to stop being shook. Bad mood is there for you. If you will leave me alone, then I'll leave you alone. But I realize you're just harming yourself. I harmed you. Told you that you was never going to work around me, or never going to be allowed in my venom, or even work around the town centre that I said you couldn't work on. But I see you're going to work there anyway. And people keep telling me that you should not come into my building, or maybe even come into my nurse's home or my nurse's office. Or maybe even people around you have told you, don't come into my mind. But I told you, I will curse you and your father. And your father told me this, that he could always curse you instead of being cursed. Now you know that you're cursed instead of your father. He cursed you because he says he knows he done things and told them off. And really, he wanted to know who was going to tell him off. He used his child. A father figure used a daughter to say she would be the one to be cursed. Now she's leaving the lifestyle of his, moving on and being cursed no more. She's got to have good karma and got to have good news. You can't curse the hell out of a child that didn't know she was going to be cursed. Now you realize time is on your side. is going to be on your side to get cursed with whoever you got out there that's going to curse you, because you shouldn't use a child over the man that tried to curse you. Oh, so someone's father put their child under the friggin' bridge for the bridge to fall down on them. So they couldn't walk over the bridge and have happiness in the life and the land of good karma with whatever it is that they wanted to pursue and achieve. Instead, this man decided to use his child after he done cursed off everybody and was told he would never get an opportunity in this town, and says, well, I would put my child under the curse. Can you imagine? That's really evil. All right, let's see what's going on with love life. Love life is certainly going to be sexual. It's not really better than that, but sexual energy is there. Laugh again, because you never wanted to know that you did it, but you did it. You always knew that someone wanted to know that sex was going to be the answer. You didn't know that someone was going to be the answer until you knew, but it does say that sex is always going to be in this. You don't know how to love yourself. Let marriage be the answer. Always going to be sex in marriage, but you just have to work together. Stop worrying about it. Let sex be the answer in your marriage. Okay, anything else with love life? Love life is going to be simple and easy. One man says he shouldn't get married, but he doesn't want to know that he was married. He was married, but he doesn't know how to stop being married. He's a married man and not a married man at the same time. He lost his sun or moon or rising star in the atmosphere is what I want to know. Did he get good karma with his mental health? Ideally, did he get drugs, or did he pull out a card reader in her mind to say she was going to get bad news? It does say one man here doesn't know how to stop giving good news or bad news. He wonders where he's going. Mr. Earth sign, I love myself. I can't stand it, but I need to look into strange things to understand who I am. Mind you, if he works on himself, then he can see who he is. He doesn't have to work on anyone else to see who he is. Let him be sinned in his mental health and move on. Okay, so there's an earth sign just always in the way, asking questions that does not, it's like it doesn't have nothing to do with him. Okay, right, anything else with your love life, Cancer? Does say one weak woman here doesn't want to speak to me, but I hear her. She needs to move past my mental health. I understand that. I just need to know why. She's really looking into me like I've got problems. I don't want to hear it. I just want to know she's probably going to give me a bad, rude mind game to play with her again. I just don't know how to stop this. He's not going to stop. It does say he's not going to stop. Whether you like it or not, Cancerian, he's not going to stop. He has to live out this one in his mind. Let the drugs come to his mental health, or problems of his own come to him. Let him feel like he's got bad mood. Struggle with that one, because he's not going to stop. He believes he's got good karma or God on his side. He just doesn't know why he has God on his side, because he deals with the devil. He does know that he's demonic, and he trusts the God in him that is the devil. And it doesn't say bad news, but you've got good karma with your mental health and you've moved past it. Okay, so let's see what's going on with singles. Singles are not getting away with it, and it does say he knows why. He's trying to build a vengeance on your mind again. Okay, some clarity coming out about something. It does say conflict is still there, but Bruin is an ego man. He does know he is looking for one weak woman. He doesn't know how to stop, but he's looking for a weak woman. Okay, could be dealing with a Leo, could be dealing with an Aquarius, could be dealing with a Pisces, could be dealing with a water sign of any kind, could be looking into one. Could be dealing with an air sign, Virgo, Cancerian. You're showing up in the reading as well, not knowing which way to go with your energy apparently, but helping it with some ideas and some clues of some work or a project of a group of people that wouldn't want to know that they're involved. And Taurus is involved as well, or someone is just committing to something. It does say bad news for whoever's going to speak to me. One day I want to see you justify caution. It does say when I realize I'm going to give her court, it's not going to be your time in your mind to remember. You don't have to speak about it. She's never going to go there. And it does say you have to work on why you want her there. Do you realize you're pushing someone to court and you don't even know why? Make sure you look into why you're going court one day in your own life. Make sure you deal with your mind. If it's hers, it's hers. But if it's not, deal with your own mind and make sure you know which court you're going to. Oh dear. Someone's telling someone off here. So someone's got your back Cancerian as well. Okay. All right. Or maybe someone's got the other person's back if it's to do with the other person that's being scrutinized, heavily judged, looked into, picked on, baned, you know. All right. So let's see what's going on with singles. Anything else? Singles. Okay, let's go into those that are in a relationship. Oh, wait a minute. It does say one weak man wants to know he's single, but he doesn't know how to speak about it. He's going to cosmically give you time to remember how he never wanted you. And it does say one weak man. He does have earth attributes, or he's single right now. He could be a father figure of someone's, or he's not a father figure of someone's. Either way, he's a challenge to you. And it does say he looks for you in your mind. He realizes he can't have you, but he does want you though. And he pretends he wants you at the same time too. He's an earth sign or air sign or fire sign. A moon sign is there too. Maybe you look into the moon sign of your family member and see he's not going to drug use, is he? Or is he going to be there for you? I want to know what she thinks when I'm disturbing her. Okay, this earth sign is always coming in and channeling, but challenging information. I'm also seeing a fire sign that's ready to partner up, okay, and soar. Okay, and also wants to sort out partnering up as well. Another day to have confidence that they are single or committed, okay, or confident that there is some plans for marriage and stay loyal to it or just be open to it. Okay. Could be about communication though. And it does say blessings can come to you when you're ready. So not able to give good karma in your mind. It does say you have good karma in your mental health. Someone has been looking at bad news and sorting out what's going on. Snorting is something that came up recently. Why is it that snorting is coming up? Who said that she's snorting, or a parent is snorting? Someone is snorting. Ooh. All right, let's see what's going on with let's see what's going on with those in a relationship. Okay. You're all going under the thumbnail of your own and making sure you disguise yourself in your beautiful atmosphere in your love life. No need to speak about it. It is going to be good news. It doesn't say bad news is there for those that are in love or in a relationship. All of you have got good karma with your mind, and it does say 10 times over you've got good karma with your mental health. Try and warn yourself that a friend or a frenemy is not going to be useful to you in your mind today. She's never going to be there for you in your mental health, and she tries to warn you that you don't have good karma. She will bruise you or completely target you to talk about you and make fun of you. She's never going to believe in you or trust you. She's never going to want you to believe in yourself. So try and warn yourself to move on from her and speak about it. She's a negative fire sign, or she's also a good karmic person in your mental health. She can be good to you at times, but she will love you and pretend. And at times she's there for you, and she will tell you when good things is happening or bad things. She understands that she does love you at times, but she doesn't love you always. And some of you are dealing with a war. Ideally, an air sign wants to war with the fire sign, as the fire sign has good karma and negative karma. Which one are you dealing with? Okay, so you have to figure out which one you're dealing with. You could be dealing with a good fire sign, okay, that's helpful to you, and sometimes she will tell you honestly, look, this is what I feel, but also have your back as well, and also show you when she's proud of your relationship and good things going on. Okay, but there's also a negative one, okay, if you have that. And she's constantly going to give you bad news and talk about you. But there's also an air sign person as well that doesn't try to mimic this person, but is this person. And she also believes that she's not a person that can speak to you directly, but she hides her thumb. And she can talk about you behind you and speak about you to you, but not directly in front of you. And she witnesses bad news and targets you and makes fun of you while she's living the life of Riley, or maybe even happiness in her own mind, thinking that it's okay for her to speak about others, but doesn't get bad news in her her own life. She's judging you constantly and wants you to know that single parent issues are there for you, or bad news for her father in or her mother in, and doesn't want to know that bad news is coming to you, but realizes that she's always dishing it out through the mental health of her problems. She does know that she's got problems, and she will kill you down with problems if she's not careful. She's harming you today with her mental health and likes to see that no harm has come to you, but really gives you harm constantly. Okay, you got to study air signs then, mate. Study them. All right, let's see what's going on with... Oh, it says bad news for those who look into this too deeply. She's going to be a problem though, but she does need to be studied. She's an air sign warlock. She is an air sign warlock. Cancerian. Air sign warlock. There's a job loss coming in for someone here. It does say it's not happening until the new year, but we have to laugh. If you don't speak about bad news, then we're going to give you good karma. If you speak about bad news, then we're going to laugh at you and tell you to move on. It does say that you've spoken about too many things that don't agree with us. And we realize that we can't give you anything but money. But I know that you want your money. So we're not going to tell you you've got to move on. You've just got to speak about better things. Maybe the friends on there are not good for you. Or people talking about drugs. People talking about drugs too much. Or maybe even things that they don't want to hear, like deaths, spirits, or even Dennis energy. Like you've got problems with people. Laugh, because you just don't want to see her there. It does say bad news if you even try to move her. I will see you and target you. Very mad at you I am. Victoria says, if you try to harm my tarot reader, my special friend, I'm going to curse you. You will never get to her before I do. So keep looking. Make sure you don't get arrested, or maybe even target for fraud. Maybe you look at yourself and see who's going to be there in the next 2 weeks. If I let you go, leave my tarot reader alone. Oh, someone's protecting their tarot reader. Okay, because someone's trying to target them. Okay, and it could be someone that's working on the platform. Okay, doing tarot readings on a platform. Okay, whereas management's like, you ain't gonna target my tarot reader without thinking you're not gonna be booted off the platform, because there's a man here that doesn't like the style of someone's readings, but he also realized he can't get through mind games of his own because of details of what's being mentioned, policy issues. But it also says the man here pretends that he's your friend. He also wants to listen and record things, or even understand why he's getting involved. He's very moody, but he can't get enough good karma in the mindset of yours. Okay, let's see what's going on with those in a marriage. Those in a marriage are very well and doing great. Blessed energy is there for you all, Cancerians. Well done, you did it. Your marriage is personal, private, and very well. Okay, very good news. So let's see what's going on with let's see what I'm hearing. Wellington boots. Wellington boots, honey. Does say Wellington boots means that the tarot reading that she's getting is not as great in her mental health. She knows why. Her enemies are there and she's bad mood. Believe you me, this air sign is a warlock, and she's very venom as well. Doesn't want to hear truths and doesn't want to hear facts that could help her figure out her problems. She does not like any kind of reading, but loves to sit and listen to them. And she doesn't make sense of anything in her mind to change her mental health or help her life. She's a bad omen to witchcraft society at help in her mind, because she needs some support with them too, and doesn't like the support that she gets. She's going to cause harm to them and cause them harm again when she doesn't see good karma come into her mind about harming someone. And even when they do harm the person, it doesn't always say it's going to get good karma, because the karma that's coming to her is always bad. And it does say bad news is coming when you do look into it, because I do not want you to know what's going on with me. I am God. God is there. Let your spirit see where God is, because God is there. When you believe in God, God will raft on your mental health and let you see who's a problem. Try me. I'm dealing with spirit, not your venom, not your evil, not your targeted warlock, not your evil voodoo or witchcraft. Could be dealing with a Pisces. This person dealing with a Pisces or a water sign or a high priestess, or someone that's heavily rooted in God. Jesus, honey. But it's this air sign, okay? And someone's judging the fire sign, okay? Fire and air, okay? But it does say water sign is something I want to see and I want to hear it, okay? And it could be you guys this person is looking at, maybe someone around you that is also a water sign. Let's see what's going on with maybe she's got marital issues as well. Maybe that's why she's coming up in, you know, in this part of the reading where I've mentioned marriages, okay? Okay, let's see what's going on with oh, it does say you are absolutely on spot on, and she's gonna hear you one day as well. It does say many times over, if you do see good karma, it's because spot on energy is coming in. Okay, spot on. All right, let's see what's going on with individuals, Aries and Cancerian. Cancerian and Aries. Aries and Cancerian. Aries doesn't want to judge you, but has trial and error with you and likes you. Doesn't want to war with you and likes you. Doesn't see a mood with you and likes you. Just wants to war in their mind, but doesn't want to stay away from war in their mind. Just likes you and deals with you in their mind with liking you. Okay. Let's see what's going on with Taurus and Cancerian. Oh, wait a minute. Aries doesn't want to help you in their mental health. It does say June or January. A man may put a curse on you, but he's really blocked from this. And he may war with himself, but he's blocking his mental health to bruise his ego. He may put a hex on you, but he's trying to stop himself from speaking. He may charge you with venom and murder, or even negative mental health of people or pedophiling energy. He's going to war with himself till he struggles no more. Okay. Let's see what's going on with Taurus. Taurus does not want to hear that you've got bad moods. He's got bad mental health and he's picking on you. Okay, what's going on with Gemini and Cancerian? Gemini wants to speak but doesn't need to. They know that bad mood is coming, but they can't hear anything but good karma. Okay, what's going on with Cancerian and Cancerian? Cancerian wants to know everything and sees the singing hummingbird, or maybe even a personal traitor. It does say you look into very good karma. I know that I've seen myself. I borrow time, energy, and mimic yours and make sure I look good. I'm going to work on this. I like this. I'm giving myself good karma. A star, A star, A star. Oh, okay. Very well done. Let's see what's going on with Leo. And I'm also hearing a word called Claire. I don't know if someone's Claire about something using clairvoyant, or there is clairvoyance here, and it does say a man here doesn't want to hear, but he's got clairvoyance. He can hear things. Okay, fair enough. Claire audio. All right. Or maybe there's a person called Claire. All right. So let's see what's going on with Leos and Cancerians. Leo does not want to speak to you today, but it does say warning, if he does, he's got good karma. He loves himself way too much. And it does say he blessed his energy over and over again. He doesn't want to hear bad news come to you, but he doesn't hear you in very good karma. And he does like you, but he doesn't want to hear bad news. He's just got to hear good news. Whether you like it or not, he stills the way forward to make sure he is venom in his head about how he wants or see things. And he doesn't want to hear bad news, but he's got to have good karma today. Say the word sorry or teach him a lesson. Make sure he feels better about who he is as a man. Okay? All right, let's see what's going on with let's see what's going on with Virgo and Cancerians. Virgo is special needs right now, needs some support with his mental health, but poorly judged at something very mental about your mind. I'm going to continue to harm it. I don't know if I can, but I can continue or try. I just need to. I don't want to speak to you, but I'm really looking forward to when is it that you can speak to me about it. My mind tells me off. I need my father. I need my family. I need my friends. I need a man. He's going to help me once I am old, or maybe even older. I just need help with my dad. Okay, so there's someone here that wants their father. Okay. So let's see what's going on with Let's see what's going on with it does say he knows that he's not allowed to speak, but he will look at you one day and harm his head. He does not know that you are planning to target his mental health. He has to bruise it a little bit more. He realizes he's got karma coming with his mental health, but he doesn't know how to structure it with pleasure. He could harm himself harming you. He does realize that, but he's going to harm himself. Let him, because I'm not going to allow anyone to struggle and make them harm me. At the same time, I see I have helped him to leave out the problem and let him solve his own. If he can't hear me, he's going to dynasty in his own mind one day to harm himself. Evil, 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 evil is there. Let him target me, because I've targeted him many times over. I will target him again. I will bring him down if he wants to bring me down. A child is ready to tarnish his mental health for you, but he doesn't know how to stop, and he will pick on you until he picks pedophile energy or shit to help him mentally solve his problem. He will serve court or even jurisdiction. Ideally, he will bring himself down if he can't hear me. I told him, stop picking on me. I am a parent that loves him, and if he can't hear me, I am going to war with him until the day he has never seen a good karma. Ooh, so there's a parent here that's not having it, maybe because, all right, some of you guys have seen that there's a child around you that could harm you, if not now, later on in the future. Okay, and you don't want that to happen. So it's like, all right, I've got something up my sleeve to bring this one down if he ever tries. Okay, he or she. And it does say you've got good karma looking at that, because now you've let yourself know that if it does come out, you've got to protect yourself no matter who the family member is. It does say bloody hell you did it. Now you've got to warn yourself not to speak, because if it does come out and you've harmed yourself, you've got to deal with the consequences, but you've also got to deal with the man that's going to harm you one day, and it is your child or a man around you, which is a man that you had sex with or slept with. But it also says it doesn't have to be like this. It can move past a negative mind game and sleep on it forever and breed light into nothing but good karma always. And Jesus loves you. Protect your mind, your spirit. Pray for good karma and love the Lord. Amen. Okay, so it can work out differently as well, Cancerian. Okay, so just pray. All right, just keep praying. Pray for good karma. All right, so let's see what's going on with Libra and Cancerian. Libra and Cancerian. Praying is something that you need to do right now, as Libra doesn't know how to support bad news. It does say you've got good karma praying, and make sure you pray good. Teach me how to pray. Let us pray together. Join us in holy matrimony. Make us see that we have to pray. I know that I need you. I wanted to support you. I never knew that you were there. I just didn't know how to support you. My stubbornness never allowed me to come to you, but I will now. I want to speak to you, and I will pray with you. Oh, that's so nice. That looks like it could be a Scorpio that wants to help you pray. Okay, it could be a fire sign, maybe a Pisces, it could be a Taurus, maybe a Leo, maybe a Gemini. Okay, either way, just make sure you're going into the right circle when it comes to people that want to pray with you. Okay, one standing out the most that's going to be good for you could be a Scorpio right now. Okay, it does say Venom is there with the teaching, but it also says if he doesn't want to pray with you, he doesn't have to, but he will. And he likes you, so he's not going to pray with you always, but he wants to pray. Very good answer is to pray, and he loves you for this. Just pray. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Anything else for Libra? Libras don't want to stress, but karma's coming. Someone says they've got to pray for bad news. Now you see why he's going to see this woman in a jail cell, or maybe in a mental health. She's got problems. She can't leave him, but she's also going to leave him in the next 2 weeks to a month. She's got to practice voodoo or bad news in her mental health and try to warn herself to next year to move out of his mental health. Not really wanting to is a Libra that's silent or violent, or maybe even remembering that she's got time to wonder if a woman wants her in her mind the same way. It does say she's got blame in her mental health. She's tried to warn herself not to speak. If the federal conviction comes to her, or the sentimental school want value, it does say they will use people, but they don't know how to use anyone. They've got to see that they're bruised and their conscience is timed. Let the victim mentality ego come to whoever is bruising consciously in a vine mindedness, a bad mood inside themselves, or a very venom witchcraft. Ooh. Someone's using someone for something here. Okay? Someone is using someone for something secretly. Alright, let's see what's going on with Scorpio. Scorpio does not know how to deal with sex mentalities in their home or their house. It does say you've got bad news. Whether you like it or not, I can see you still from your mind, or take your children from your mental health. But I realize you're not always going to be in my mind. I've got to see myself as a sin. One day you'll leave me and I'll leave you. It's always going to be this way. Once your child reaches 10 years older, or maybe even 20 years older, 1 week at a time. Just see it though. I know once he's left your home, he's going to be proud, very proud, but he's not going to be proud of you. It does say when you realize who he is, he's not going to be proud of all of you. You realize who he is as a child. He doesn't know how to harm his mum. He doesn't know how to harm her at all, but he knows how to harm his mental health. He will harm her. And it does say bad news for whoever keeps seeing that he will harm her, because he doesn't really know how to. He just knows he could, but he doesn't want to. And he realized why. He's got venom and problems with people, and he's going to brew inside until he harms her. Until he harms her. I've told you this, but it does say when you realize he's harming you, he's going to harm you. He's going to harm himself, and he's also going to harm the harmer, the person in his heart. You want him to harm himself, and the truth is, he's never going to harm himself in the way that you want. It's always going to be in a bad way inside his mood. He's got to teach himself how to not harm himself when problems come about, or when people pick on him. He's got to learn how to stay away from trouble. Okay. It does say one of these weeks you'll see revenge come to you. And it does say when you do, it doesn't say Scorpio is harming you, but the man around you or with you is harming you. Around the Scorpio man, or a problem with the Scorpio man who's harmed you. He doesn't know how to stop harming you. He believes he's got karma coming with a K-A-E. Or maybe even a problem with a L-I-E. Or maybe even a problem with the J in Jay-Z. It does say you've got problems. People don't want to hear you. But I realize I could lie and tell myself off. Do you not know who you are? Scared of me, are you? Because I'm going to laugh at you and make fun of you. But people will laugh at you ongoing. Tell them that you will get judgment with this. I laugh, you laugh, we laugh. Did you not know we were laughing at you? Miss I am Miss K or C. I laugh at you so much and you don't realize it. Okay? So someone here is laughing at someone around the Scorpio. It does say we are laughing at the Sagittarius next, but we were laughing at the Miss Libra. And it does say Libra is around Scorpio a lot more usual these hours or these weeks. It does say a lot more, but we're not going to laugh at Scorpio. Scorpio is not to be played with, but Scorpio has friends or frenemies we need to laugh at. Okay, there's people around them. It does say Scorpio doesn't want to deal with you, but Scorpio will have blessings coming to them in the next year. They have blessings coming today if they want to. They realize they got to work on it first. Okay. They also know they've got problems with people, but it does say they really see who's who. They want to work on you. They don't want to see you in judgment. They want to work on you with bad moods, but they don't want to see you in judgment. They've got to pick on you a little bit until you freed yourself in the mind to say you did it and you got yourself a good job. Okay. Could be helping you with some jobs as well, Cancerians, Scorpios. Alright, let's see what's going on with Sag. Sag doesn't want to pick on you. They realize they shouldn't have even involved themselves in your mental health, your lifestyle, your love life any more than they have. They could pick on you until they pick. All this time they've been picking and they never meant to. They should have left you alone. Never saw you as a friend, but realized they should never have picked on you. Ideally, even if the woman does not want to speak, she's very bad mood. She's got problems and she's seeing herself in a negative way. She should never have picked on you. Leave her alone. Let her see that her sins are her sins. Let her see that I know this because she's a problem in her mental health with people. Okay, and that's how you feel about that woman, Sag. Okay. Let's see what's going on with Capricorn. Capricorn does not want you to know that they've got karma coming with violins to play. you told them something and now it's come true, or maybe you've heard through the grapevine before them. It does know that you know things, so it doesn't make sense him saying anything. If he hears, he hears. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But it does say a sister may be coming in to do karma with her mind and a pregnancy. Okay, so someone here could be pregnant. Maybe Capricorn's coming to speak about it. Okay, let's see what's going on with Aquarius. Aquarius is not going to be there for you anymore. They realize no one is seeing them. They don't know how to support you with problems. They've got to leave themselves in their minds about it. They love you, but they just can't stand you, and they will leave you to deal with their problems. Later on, they see someone else in their mind and told them off. It does say you've got to deal with that, because no one told you to get involved with people that didn't belong in your mindset. Now you know, if my family member tells you off, let them. I'm going to allow my sister to tell you off, or my family members to tell you off. You dumbass woman, Miss I Am Aquarius. Let yourself be known as a sinner, you evil, wicked witchcraft woman. You see, I'm never going to be yours, but I told you, stop picking on me. Yep. So you guys have a problem with Aquarius, and you don't mind them going underneath the thumb of someone else's that wants to curse them, which could be a family member of yours, or someone that you know, are close to, or you just love them. Okay, right, let's see what's going on with Pisces. I can feel Aquarius's energy brewing. Like, it does say she does want to, but it also says she's warning herself not to speak, because she's got cards. She says she's going to bring herself into her mind about her own tarot readings, and she'll look and look and look until she sees nothing, because she doesn't understand them as well as anyone else does, or some people that are talented, or see things in a way that she could bring herself back to you and talk about them. She does know that she wants to speak about you mostly, or even a frenemy of yours, or even a negative mind game of yours, or a friend of whoever does tarot readings. She knows she wants to speak about many times over people, but she can't speak about them because she doesn't know how to read. Okay, let's see what's going on with Pisces. Pisces doesn't want to hear you and doesn't want to dress up or go out. They just don't want to see you, and they're really looking forward to blessings come to them this month. Even if they don't hear anything from you, they're kind of hiding it, and they don't mind. They just want to see that their time is spent alone and dealing with their struggles in their mental health, so they can work on them, or even study, or look forward to blessings. Okay, they just want some time alone. So let's see what's going on with, and someone wants to evict someone. I keep hearing that. It's eviction or eviction notice, or someone wanted to see there's an eviction in some type of way. I don't know. Maybe someone just wants to evict someone from their mind. You know, like, you're not allowed to stay up in my head rent free, honey. You know them ones? So let's see what's going on with your angel messages. Okay, we've got teaching and learning. This came up for who? This one came up for one of them. Who was it? It could have been Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. One of the two. But it says teaching and learning. Archangel Zadkiel, keep an open mind and learn new ideas. Then teach these ideas to others. Okay. Teaching and learning. Okay, have confidence is the next card. It says moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough. That's right. Someone's got God by their side. I heard that in this reading. Along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will bureau, I can't even pronounce that bloody word, okay, or borrow, I think it's borrow, no, it's not borrow, that's not how borrow is spelled, but anyway, we will boy, I can't even pronounce it, I'm so sorry, your courage and faith. Okay, I'll work it out for the next time, honey, because I don't know how to pronounce that word. All right. Okay. Let's see why this card's coming up in reverse. This is a universal message. It says, the moment I reign with love, clear direction is presented to me. Okay. Let's see what's going on with this. Oh, this one came up for someone as well. I think this one was definitely for Aquarius. Okay, it says, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Yeah. It could have something to do with Aquarius. Who knows? For some of you guys that are dealing with Aquarius, or maybe someone else around their energy. Okay, or maybe just another person. Okay, so number 6, number 7, number 48, number 3, number 2, and number 9. Okay, and that's your angel numbers. Okay, yeah. Now I will speak to you guys in your next reading, Cancerians. Ciao for now. Bye.